So I know AI images are a very controversial topic, but just for the fun of it, I decided to ask an AI, can you make an image of what you think the GTA 6 community looks like? And I did this 3 separate times. Here's the first image it gave, and apart from all the stereotypical, BS and nonsense, I just love how in the very first image, the AI spit out, there's a guy wearing a giant tinfoil hat. I mean, if that doesn't sum up the GTA community, I don't know what else will. The next image wasn't anything too special, although I love how this guy with a bike helmet on inside is just holding a sign that says confirm beaches. But then the final image it spat out was actually another image with tinfoil hat man over here on the right doing God knows whatever on the laptop. Now I wanted to start with this because the GTA community, especially the GTA 6 community now, has to be one of the most schizo communities out there. Literally nothing has been said. And to be fair, maybe that is why this is all happening all of a sudden. People are coming out the woodworks afraid of a delay, a second delay. Again, nothing has been said to contradict what Rockstar's already said and that the game's coming out next May. But all of a sudden, people are freaking out now. Here was another post. When would they announce a delay? For example, if we don't get any trailers for a while, when could they announce a delay? Like, people are already starting to think about delays, even though nothing's happened. On the other side of things, though, you do have some people that are crazy in an optimistic manner. This guy, they're having a publisher sale, possibly before GTA 6 pre-orders. At least he's self-aware by saying, I'm crazy, because I think this is just a sale. Like, this isn't indicating anything GTA 6 related. It's simply just a sale. And then, of course, the newest schizo theory is the watch theory. I thought this was jokes. Like, I thought people were going to look at this and say, oh, that's just a funny little coincidence. But there are some people out there that genuinely believe that this watch theory, 1108, is true. I mean, this seems to be the next big theory. I mean, people were even pointing out that the original GTA 6 announcement way back in 2023 was also on November 8th. And they're like, oh my God, it's all tied together. Guys, chill out. We should have learned by now that any of this stuff by Rockstar is just a troll. We've gone through how many moon theories, how many other theories. None of them turned out to be really that true. So let it go. This watch isn't telling us anything. Also, November 8th is right here. It's a Saturday. They're not releasing trailer 3 on a Saturday. It's not happening. This theory is complete BS. It was a joke at first, and of course people just took it and ran with it. And I guess now some people, maybe a lot of people, think that 1108 is the next validated theory for trailer 3. Hell, even on Twitter, people are going a bit crazy. I guess, again, because of the silence from Rockstar, which, fair enough, but some random guy, like, look at this guy's name, XX Abadu XX5. Like, that's who people are believing. This post got almost 100,000 views on Twitter. According to famous leaker Tez2, the third trailer for the game is scheduled to be showcased on December 2nd, and it is said to focus outside the city of Leonida. Like, right there. What? It's a state. It's not the city of Leonida. Like, and yet people just want to believe this right here. And then, of course, people asked the actual Tez2, like the actual GTA leaker, who's done some stuff over the last, years. Did you say that? No. I'm sure this is news. It is, because I didn't say shit. So yeah, as you can see, the GTA community at the moment is getting a bit crazy, or I guess returning to the crazy. It kind of mellowed out for a moment there with trailer 2 and all the screenshots, but it looks like we're diving back into the craziness. Now, we will get to what the title of this video is about, what to expect in trailer 3. But one final thing I wanted to mention was the Game Informer, hope. A couple of weeks ago, Game Informer tweeted that their November magazine was going to be, very shocking or something like that. Well, it turns out it's for a game called Dragon Quest 7, I think. So not GTA related. And of course, if you go to the comments, this ain't GTA 6. Come on, bros. Come on. What were people expecting? But this gave some hope for a November trailer 3 release, and it's not true. The only thing remotely true from Rockstar or from Take-Two is this This is the only thing that we know officially is going to happen in November. The earnings call on November 6th here. But all these other schizo theories, it's just, that's what they are. They're just schizo theories. Although I will say, before we hop into the main topic, if Rockstar are trying to capitalize on, making the most amount of money possible, not that they won't make a ton of money when the game launches, pre-orders should go live at the end of this year, like before Christmas. That's what you would think. That's just a logical thought, because then, kids' parents can pre-order the game for Christmas and, maybe they get some extra sales that way. So that's why, all of us are hoping and expecting something maybe from November 15th to December 15th, somewhere in that month-ish range. But again, like I've said many times, it also is Rockstar. They just do whatever they want. I mean, trailer 2 came out sort of randomly, so who the hell knows with trailer 3? But assuming the game doesn't get delayed, it should be, sometime relatively soon here. So finally, what should you expect in GTA 6's trailer 3? Whenever it does end up releasing. Again, hopefully sometime in the next month or so. I want to just revisit again GTA 5's launch and RDR 2's launch, because those are the only two things that Rockstar's done relatively recently in the last 10-15 years. So with GTA 5, the third trailer, or I guess in this case it was a trio of trailers, it was actually on Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. They had 3 different trailers, each going into these 3 characters. And then only a handful of days later, literally like 2 or 3 days later, there was the second wave of previews which hit the internet. That's just the screenshots, I guess more info on some stuff. And I guess there was even some artwork shown as well. And then 5 days later, I guess for the entire month of May, it looks like they kind of just spammed screenshots and wallpapers and stuff. So that is what trailer 3 brought for GTA 5. Okay. If we go to the Red Dead Redemption 2, trailer 3 is right here. They released it on May 2nd. And then the day after trailer 3, there was also previews for RDR 2. And if we do just click on that, you can see there was a IGN article that talked about a bunch of stuff, some other articles that talked about some stuff. I'm assuming probably some screenshots that came with it as well. And in RDR 2's case, you can actually see a month later in June, that is when pre-orders went live for the game. So with RDR 2, you had trailer 3 screenshots and then pre-orders. And then actually the same thing with GTA 5. If you just went, a week after all the other screenshots, that's when they announced the special collector's edition and that they were available for pre-order as well. Now, I will say with RDR 2's trailer 3, I'm not going to play it, but it was also sort of a story DLC. I mean, they had some text in here. By 1899, the West had nearly been tamed, and they had some other stuff, but they primarily focused on the characters, Arthur Morgan, some of the gang members as well. Like Micah was in it, sort of hinting at his betrayal as well, which is kind of cool. But because RDR 2 didn't have more than one character, they didn't have what GTA 5 had, where they had 3 separate trailers. So for GTA 6, that's where things I think get a bit more interesting, because of course we do have 2 characters now. So maybe with trailer 3, we'll get 2 separate trailers, like with GTA 5. One will go over Jason, and then one will go over Lucia. That could be cool. Or they could just stick to what they did with RDR 2 and just have a trailer primarily going over the story of the game, because we haven't really seen that just yet. We've gotten some teases through some of the text, and I guess a little bit in trailer 2, but we still don't know exactly what's going to happen. So maybe trailer 3 gives us more answers on that front. People have been expecting gameplay and some other stuff in trailer 3, but you should not be expecting that. That's just not what Rockstar do. You're going to have to wait a couple of more months for the gameplay trailer, more than likely. And with GTA 5, you can actually see it was in July that they had the first gameplay video. So that was 2 months after trailer 3. So that'll probably be the case for GTA 6 as well. One thing that is very interesting for trailer 3 specifically is on their website here, when you're going through, the giant batch of info, there's this little teaser maybe where it says tour a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. So everything we've seen so far, you know, Vice City, Leonida Keys, Mount Calaga, all the other places they've mentioned, these are only a few of the must-see destinations. I mean, if we do go to the mapping project, and this isn't 100% or anything, but it's pretty damn close, there's a lot of other stuff we just haven't seen yet. Like Lake Leonida, we haven't really seen much of it. We have the Red Hill Forest. We have the Fairyland Forest. These are all things mentioned, I think, either in screenshots or like in far off signs in some of the screenshots, or even from the leaks from a couple of years ago. We have the Red Hill area, maybe even like a tunnel there, it looks like. You know, we have another little town called Yorktown up here, one Bohemia. We do actually have Sarah, which is the NASA equivalent. Like that could be a cool thing. And I think that would fit, if we go back, that would fit a must-see destination, I think. I don't think it's on this because it's still debated on if it's going to be in the game, but Disney World, of course, is in Florida. So like if there's going to be like a fairyland in GTA 6, that could be another one that they tease. And of course, they haven't mentioned it yet if it is going to be in the game. So like there are some other areas that we could see more of in trailer 3. I mean, really the whole north of the map, it would be nice to see more of in trailer 3, because in trailer 1 and 2, it was primarily in the city area, or even, you know, maybe in the Keys and the swampy area. But show us more of Port Gellhorn, maybe some video instead of some screenshots from Port Gellhorn, some stuff up in Mount Calaga, some stuff up here in Yorktown. If there is going to be Gloriana, the other state, you know, show us some stuff from that as well. Like there's some bigger areas of the map that we could also see in trailer 3, because presumably the story will eventually go up there. I'm sure it'll all start, you know, in the Keys and then in Vice City, but the map is giant, so you will probably end up going to Port Gellhorn, to Ambrosia, to some of these other northern parts of the map during the story. So maybe we'll see more of that in trailer 3. Hopefully we do. So I think that's where we're going to end it for today's GTA 6 video. I mean, look, if you're an unbiased third party just looking at the GTA 6 community, I'd imagine it's probably pretty funny. But I just want to say, like, don't be crazy like some of these people, man. Use your brain, think logically. I mean, some of the stuff is for sure fun. Like the moon theory back in the day was a very fun thing, but this watch theory, come on, guys. This is not happening. And a delay, it's not Doomer season just yet. If nothing happens this year, okay, then you can maybe hop on the train. But in the middle of October, we're already hopping on the delay train again. I don't understand. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Let us know what you want to see in trailer 3 when it does come out. But that's gonna do it for today's GTA 6 video. Thank you guys, and as always, I'll see you all in the next one.